Welcome to YOUCANIC. In this video I'm going to show you how to check the actual transmission, what it's doing when you select the gear selector. So basically we're going to check and see, is the transmission really shifting based on what we select. Right there on the screen it does show us PRND, but is the transmission really taking those commands when we move the shifter to the desired gear selector? So let's go ahead and connect our YOUCANIC scanner to the OBD2 port underneath the dashboard there and take a look. So with the scanner connected, what you want to do is you want to go to diagnostics and then select your make and model, and then go to control modules, and then go to drive, go to transmission control, go to live data, and then this should be gear change, select all, press OK. Alright, so here we have a few things. So position of selector range, and then the actual gear. So you want to compare these two. When we say the shifter is in park, so we have selected park with the shifter here in the center console. Are we actually seeing the transmission be in park? So if you switch now, we're going to go to drive. Let's go to drive. Alright, you can see their drive. Transmission is actually in second gear. These Mercedes typically on comfort mode, they start out from the second gear. So this is pretty normal. And if you were to drive, you would see this this shifter is in drive, right? Like that's the position we're in. But it's the actual gear is 2, and if you drove, you'll see that change to 3, 4, 5, and 6, depending how many gears there are. But let's see, for example, we're going to go to neutral with a shifter. Let's see, that should change and update. You can see that on neutral. You have a few other things here. Transmission comfort mode, for example, you have the switch next to the shifter that on standard. Let's see, put that on standard, and actual gear is 1. So if you switch the transmission in comfort, you start out from second gear. You can see it's switched these to 2. That's normal. That's how Mercedes is programmed. If you're in standard mode, where on the shifter on the center console there, that shows an S, that is standard mode, and you're starting at second gear. At first gear. If you're on comfort mode, that's manual, and this is E. On the transmission is the equivalent of that is comfort. That's what it stores the data in there. But you can see that starts on second gear, and that's what we see on the shift on the transmission as well. As you can see, comfort 2, target gear is 2, and actual gear is 2. So you want to compare those. You compare it to the shifter, what you're actually selecting, and you have some more data there that you can use. But there's a lot of live data in here. This is only for checking what gear the transmission is actually in, based on your input from the shifter. This can be good for troubleshooting, because sometimes the cluster might show one thing, but the transmission is in a different gear. And yeah, hopefully that helps. Thank you for watching YOUCANIC, where you can be the mechanic.